especially verse 23. But the hour is coming and it is now here, I quote, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. The Bible puts in quotations, in brackets, for Jews have no dealings with Samaria. In fact, with Samaritans. That close-up of relationship is also another sermon on its own. But my focus tonight is on the conversation and especially verse 23. But the hour is coming and it is now here, I quote, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father is seeking such people to worship him. God is a spirit, my friends, and those who worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. This evening, Jesus makes a declaration of intent. What his purpose is as the kingdom of God is revealed unto us. And for your information, the kingdom of God is at hand. It starts here. And for any Christian who finds himself to be blessed with the blessing of rebirth, you have already started the journey of the kingdom of God on earth. Jesus has a clear plan by God that his Father has abandoned the notion of being found in permanent physical locations. The Temple of Solomon has lost its relevance and essence. Those temples cannot contain the presence of God anymore. The mountains are no more a significant location for God to converge. Where then will this magnificent God reside? The seasons ago are over that the temple in Jerusalem was the epic center. It's over for religion rituals of divine magnitude. It is over. God's true prescription of worship at that time was the temple. Yes, true. But for far back as the days of Isaiah, God's chosen people lost their way. And when you read Isaiah 1 verse 1 to 17, there is a clear indication of God's frustration when Isaiah testified about the revelations God has given him. There was a clear disconnect between the sacrifices made and what it was meant for. The purpose of the sacrifice and the sacrifice itself was lost. Worship was treated as a manipulative tool against God. People thought that the only thing they could do was get ready and come with their sacrifices to worship and live a different life. No! Listen to Isaiah's declaration. He says God is in frustration in what he called evil sacrifices and convocations. He called their offerings vain. And God hated their burnt offerings. Their burnt offerings was something else to him. He despised how his divine courts were trampled upon. And then their festivals he despised.